Hello, greetings. Some of these Shias, ex-Shias, I cannot trust anyone, so I have to do these videos on my own, get angry or whatever. You may hate me. I don't really, should not care about that much, or execute me. Because you know the Jafri said, fraud. So I cannot trust any ex-Muslim, YouTuber, anyone. No one has done this before as a Shia because they would have been executed. The Baha'is were executed in Iran by the Shia religious scholars of that time, and even now they're persecuted in Iran by the Shia religious scholars. So these Shias, they are liars also, like the Sunni Muslims, uh, and they claim to be followers of the oppressed Hussein, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad. Now I'm going to show you it's not because I found ex-Muslims on YouTube because I wanted to find someone. It's not because of the ex-Muslims that I found on YouTube that I became an ex-Shia, but that I used to get stuck in my religion and I used to have these things against my religion that I didn't know if I voiced out publicly, I would be executed. We were told that if you follow this religion, we're not allowed to follow this religion blindly. I couldn't find proof for Muhammad's prophethood. I couldn't find answers for my questions properly. I saw Imam's answers very deceiving. But they tell us that they speak in parables, and so whoever is highly sincere or very high in faith that they can trust. Otherwise, those who don't understand, there's something lacking in us in faith and sincerity. They're parables, they talk in parables. We won't get it. I found the Shias also liars, lying, deceiving us, claiming to follow the oppressed. Who? Imam Hussein. Hardly have the religious scholars solved any problem of the Ummah. So, that too. Anyhow, I now have to blame them. There are some Shias, fake ex-Shias. And so some of them, they suggested that my video should be short. All this I cannot do because my health is not well. And if it's long, then, it will expose more about against the Shia Islam. And so I don't think they want me to do that in one go, expose it, and sit there for 2 hours, like give your life, They claim, the Shias, that they have given their lives, their blood, like our religious scholars, like I also say, but that my videos should not be long, right? So that you would not take me seriously. I have to discuss these things in detail. So there are some very cunning, treacherous people who have come to me suggesting that my videos should be short, and I'm not going to listen to them anymore. I find myself into a cunning fake Ex-Shias, and you know how they reason and all this, so that a subliminal message is coming that you would say, it's the West people, it's the Western people, or to appeal to that humanity that artificially Imam Hussein showed us, artificial, appealing. This Quran, the way this false messenger, cruel tyrant of his time, Zalim of his time, did to us and brainwashed us. So this is why I think this is what they want to also do on the surface, like the Quran way of deceiving us. So this Prophet Muhammad, the worst in deception, and his grandson Hussein, even worse than him. They turned it around and they made it look like it's a grand sacrifice, unparalleled in history. And Imam Hussein stood for humanity. Oh, and thereafter his daughter Sakina, and Zainab, his sister, and his son Ali ibn Hussein, Imam Zain al-Abidin, the Bimar. They went through after Karbala in a patient, so quiet. Look, I tell you, these people were evil, and they made Yazid and Yazid's army, they made it your messenger of Allah. Okay? Your messenger made it. And I will show you in detail. So that tomorrow they say that we put our life and we gave detail upon detail to show the people how long is a majlis, How long is this majlis? Every majlis. You want to see? Allama Talib Jawhari. 1 hour it take. 1 hour. And me, they want to show that no, she's not that serious. That's why she's doing short videos. Here, look at this. Yadgar Majlis, Allama Talib Jawhari Sahib, 2 years ago. Take time, I have to take time, focus. Yadgar Majlis, Allama Talib Jawhari Sahab. How much? 1 hour, 34 minutes, approximately. You see this? All these 14 years of deception. Do you think I can put it into succinctly, like I'm so articulate? And even the articulateness of the Shias cannot put it succinctly in a short majlis. How will I be able to do it? You want a short, succinct answer? These fake ex-Shias are coming up. You think I am naive? You're going to take undue advantage of me and my health and the liberty I gave you. And excuse me, you know what? These majlises, 1 hour long or so, short ones, only highlight what 1400 years ago Imam Hussein did and who is Rasulullah. But from these long majlises, they highlight, look, Majlis Allama Talib Johari Mahram. 5 years ago, 1 hour, 3 minute majlis. And this is what? Even now they're telling their people. That poor man crying for whom? Look, this poor man crying. Allama Talib Johari, 10th Muharram. I feel sorry for these Shias, really. This, I'm trying to show you where he crying. Beginning, it is not going to the beginning. So, they try to, give me that subliminal message that your videos, if you don't like it, please leave. Now I'm not taking any suggestions from anybody. I see very cunning people coming to me. So when you suggest a short video, please keep in mind that your Prophet and your Hussein, how they turn around cunningly and connivingly and calculatingly for 1400 years. You understand? Ex-Shia fake. I'm not advertising. Okay? So keep in mind what I cover in 10 minutes, what your Prophet did in 1400 years now, keeping the Quran and his Sunnah in record, and his evil progeny, lying people, chorte, stealing. I will not allow you to gaslight me again.